say that's not exactly a deterrent. He's got that smile that should come with a warning, a reputation that's already formed. I should be running in the other direction. Instead I'm volunteering for the lesson. They say, girl, haven't you learned by now? I say, probably not. If he's a bad idea, he's a pretty good mistake, the kind you swear you'll never make again, then make anyway. If he's a red flag, it's the prettiest I've seen, flying high and looking good against the city lights at 2 a.m. Maybe I'll regret this later, but that's a future me problem, baby. If he's a bad idea, he's a pretty good mistake. Yeah. He walks in like he owns the atmosphere. Half the room pretends they don't stare. He's smooth enough to talk his way through anything, and somehow that's the thing that gets me listening. My common sense is filing a complaint. My better judgment says I need restraint. But every time I think I've had enough, he looks my way, and there goes learn by now. They say, you know exactly what he'll do. I say, yeah, and baby, he's a bad idea, he's a pretty good mistake, the kind you swear you'll never make again, and make anyway. If he's a red flag, it's the prettiest I've seen, flying high and looking good against the city lights at 2 a.m. Maybe I'll regret this later, but that's a future me problem, baby. If he's a bad idea, he's a pretty good mistake. Maybe I'm not looking for forever. Maybe I just like the weather when the sparks fly and the rules bend, and every wrong turn feels like heaven. Maybe wisdom's overrated. Maybe caution's complicated. Maybe just this once I'll let my heart be gloriously uncalculated. If he's a bad idea, he's a pretty good mistake, the kind that turns a boring Friday night into a story I'll take. If he's a red flag, we'll hand it over, let it wave, 'cause if I'm gonna learn a lesson, I might as well enjoy the way. Maybe I'll regret this later, but that's a future me problem, baby. If he's a bad idea, he's a pretty good mistake.